Hello, Shredders. Welcome back to my channel, Chill Buddha Dreams. I'm excited to fill you in on what I've been up to since my last video. This last weekend was the world-famous Bentonville Bike Fest, and I had a few close friends in town to join in on all the action. I was excited to see them regardless of bike fests, because that very same morning I was laid off from my corporate job, which I didn't like very much anyway. What a great way to start off the festivities, especially with friends I call family.
Look at her. She's like, pet store.
You're not going in there, darling.
Come on.
On day one, the crew met up for breakfast and a few laughs.
Hey bud, how's it going?
We're riding e-bikes for the first day of Bike Fest, and since it's pretty much flat on the way to Bike Fest, it's best to conserve our batteries for what I have planned for this group.
Thank you much. Thank you very much.
Once I got into Bike Fest, I started seeing familiar faces.
Instagram. And I saw you hit that gap that's literally right when I started riding.
Over the river?
Oh, yeah, there's a creek gap at the Ant Hills, and that's when I started riding.
No way.
What's up, dude? What's up, dude? Can I give this to you real quick?
Absolutely.
I can be such a fanboy at times.
Found Seth and I gave him a sticker.
It's gonna be in the next video, man.
Stop.
You're gonna have to freeze frame it.
Stop.
Look, dealing with municipalities is tough because it's like, it takes years. Like, this place happened quicker because of the Waltons and to mountain biking, and so they were able to just like, hey, this is a good idea, let's do this, here's $50 million. Where I live, we have big mountains, and we have tons of backcountry trails, and people travel from all over to ride Asheville, and we can't get towns on board with anything. Go to the suburbs outside of Houston because they're going to be more nimble.
There's one city at Sugarland, they actually...
That's a perfect example.
And so we put Burn Park in a little town outside of Asheville, and they are so thankful for it. They pour all their resources into it. They protect it like it's the most important thing they have. And I would rather do that all day than go to some city who doesn't care. You know, so...
When we got everyone together, we set off on our e-bike adventure.
Oh, I'm perfect.
They had no idea what was in store for them. First, we rode through Kohler. And then we took the roads over to Slaughterpin. We ended up having to stop by my buddy Marcus's house to fix a flat, and he tagged along for the ride. And at the castle, we decided to send Catapult.
That was cool.
Matt wiped out on the new Trail Expressway.
Right. But this was all.
Man.
Whew. There you go.
We got plenty battery or?
Yeah, we got plenty of battery to do what we want to do.
And then we made our way over to Mad Hatter for some sins. I wasn't prepared to give up my plans to drain these e-bike batteries. But I knew Matt's situation is a little bit different, and I didn't want to stretch his limits the way I was stretching the rest of ours.
Percentage. Yeah, dude, you're fine.
No, you're good. Yeah, you got time.
Yeah, I got time. We're halfway done.
The back 40 is a lot of fun and can be even more fun on an e-bike.
Dude, I told you, dude, it's legit.
This is the hookup, dude.
Isn't it the hookup? Is it? Send it.
The e-bikes help you maintain speed, and these trails flow much better with that speed.
Oh, I was blasting?
B-Rad.
See a post and saddle bike coat sticker. Right back.
Oh, sorry.
Post and saddle. B-Rad.
B-Rad joint. And chill Buddha dreams.
There you go.
We finally made it over to the ledges where I planned on turning the crew back towards Bentonville. At this point, I'm hoping no one is checking their batteries and the maps because I've been fibbing this whole time.
Watch out for this guy.
Oh! This is the fastest I've ever ridden the ledges, and Yvonne was on my tail the whole time.
And then we lost the other guy way back.
Is he back there still? You guys don't know where he's at?
I found Vince way back into the trail with a flat, so I rescued him with some CO2.
Woohoo! You guys charge your batteries up?
Yeah. What are you doing? But we're 15 miles away from Bike Fest.
We have an hour.
That's not an hour.
Where are we at? We gonna get killed out here? You gonna cash in on us dying?
Finally, I was busted.
The closest Google map is saying 11 miles.
We can make it. If not, I'll make it and go pick up the truck. I was expecting an adventure.
I don't know. I'm not complaining.
I wanted to push this thing to the limits. Left. Summit School. This guy.
Time to get up here.
Oh yeah. Okay. I didn't know he was without battery.
Everyone's battery started dying, so Ezra and I decided to book it back into town so we can bring a truck back to rescue the other guys. I rode in turbo mode the entire time back.
Oh, my legs.
Take a cold plunge.
Ezra, you excited, bro?
No.
The next morning, I convinced Dennis and Ezra to join me for a cold plunge.
Not to do it, actually.
Hey, I love your shirt, Ezra.
Thank you. Very nice shirt. You should go check it out at lowwolf.com. Oh, it's green too? That's how you know it's real cold.
Ezra didn't want to fully commit, but I got him in for the last minute.
Came up first. And actually we're not allowed kids because it's carried.
This helmet I love, huh? I got the large. I love the mini.
Here you guys, I started a YouTube channel. Here's a free sticker.
Oh, nice. Oh, man, great. Thank you.
On day 2 of Bike Fest, I did a little bit of mingling and I handed out some stickers for my channel.
It's on the very back right there.
Oh, okay.
Sure, looks like
Thank you.
I started a channel about moving to Bentonville, and check it out. Let me go what you guys think. Appreciate you guys.
And then there's another trail up in Bellingham. It's called Blue Steel that was done by Transition that has like 40 footers, 45 footers.
Feels a little more better than mine, but I'll get there.
Dude, just come ride, man. The more you ride, and the more you ride with people that are above your skill set, the more you're like, okay, I could do that. I see it multiple times.
Yeah.
Once I ran out of stickers, I decided to go check out the dirt jump competition.
Saddle, this is the bike for you.
Olympic gold medalist doing it for Hyperbikes. Make some noise for Logan Martin.
The jumps are massive, and the tricks these guys are landing are mind-blowing.
Keep your eye on. Casey stretching out a backflip. Sunshine Coast represent. Full extension on that tough front flip. Oh my goodness. He's also a combination king. 360 the second set. Rider in the world. Bar spin backy over the first. Wow, that's a truck to downside with 3 wild tricks in one. Great look. Whoa! The consummate showman. Stretched out backflip over the first set. Tuck no-handed front flip over the second set. Make some noise! The Hyper Rider on it. 360 double downside tail whip is what that one's called.
Where we at?
VIP.
We in VIP?
After the dirt jumps, I finagled my way into VIP for a sandwich and then ran into a few more famous mountain biking YouTubers.
Very good to see you. It's very nice to meet you in person. I saw you walking by and I was like, oh, I got some food in my face. Big fans, huge fans. I just launched a YouTube channel. You guys are inspirational, so I was like, I just moved to Bentonville and I was like, I need to tell my story. It's called Chill Buddha Dreams.
Then at Kohler, I ran into Normal MT Beer and sent the hammer with him. That was pretty cool.
I heard you kick these guys' asses yesterday.
I just wanted to stretch those bikes out as much as I can.
Ride in today.
Hey, I went to go rescue you guys, and you guys got rescued. Yes, we did. We were at the truck, and I called, and they were like, we got picked up already.
Alright, I need to pause here and preface this by explaining that I am new to YouTube and the game, and I expect a few rookie mistakes every now and then, but this one takes the cake. I had the opportunity to interview Seth from Burn Peak, and while completely lost in the moment, I didn't check whether or not I had his face in frame. Sorry I cut your head off, Seth. Here's a photo in its place.
Did you bring Blue with you?
Blue? No,
Your stage bike.
No,
I'm inspired, obviously.
How you doing?
How's it going?
No, I brought my Rebel this time because I knew I was gonna be hitting big jumps and drops. What do you know? I haven't ridden it once the entire time I was here, but I rode a whole bunch of demo bikes.
I watched that video so many times because obviously I have the same issue. And so the way that you described like sitting inside the bike and not being, and then riding a 29er at the first place.
For real. For real, and there are very few companies that even offer like an extra small. It's like I demoed this morning well, not really demoed. I got it from like somebody who lived here. A structure cycle work. So it's one of those crazy ones with that looks like a praying mantis, like a linkage bike, and it's only available.
That's Matt Cock.
The small, yes, Matt Cock.
There you go.
So the smallest one is a medium. That's if you go to their website, the smallest one is a medium.
The video that you made is inspiring because it makes me, what you said, if you're on the edge of going for a designer bike, it's
and you don't have to put 12 grand worth of parts on it either.
That's another thing, right? And
you guys have frame builders here. Well, do you live in Bentonville?
I just moved here. Actually, the channel that I just launched is about me moving to Bentonville.
Congratulations. You're gonna be living the dream. If I didn't have the channel and had the resources to build like the crazy one, I would have just built a steel one because they're a lot less expensive and they last forever and they're easy to repair and they look sick. Like that skinny tubing, the awesome welds. It's actually much easier to find a steel frame builder. Like it's not even the material that makes titanium so expensive. It's the process of welding titanium.
I then got to meet Heather Muniv, which I'll let my reaction speak for itself.
Let me get this photo so I can stop shaking and get out of your face.
Amazing.
It was a pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much. Keep up the videos, man. They're awesome.
The fun wasn't over yet. That same night, I got myself invited to the VIP after party, and that was an event all on its own. Sunday was race day. I checked in and got my packet. I was a little nervous.
I went high, and then instead of staying high, once you start to hit the rocks, I just skipped the first drop,
Pablo talked me through his line on hard way. And then I just waited with everyone else.
Keep you safe out on the course. We have the Oz Mountain Bike Patrol. 14 of them are going to be out there on the course. This is a special event this year. A lot has gone into the design. We're trying to make it more inclusive. For the first time ever, we're going to have adaptive cycling.
What are we about to be doing?
We're about to do the enduro race for Bike Fest, sponsored by Mojo.
We're trying to get you going here on time, real quick.
I'm ready to have fun.
None of this would be possible.
Hey, when did you register for the race?
Just right now. Hey, don't diss.
So
if you're not bleeding, you're not trying hard enough. Right?
How about it?
We're gonna release 30 to 39. Get ready to roll. 3, 2, 1, roll.
This being an enduro race, you're not timed on your transitions to each stage, so most people take their times getting from stage to stage. I just wanted to get the race done with, so I left the group I started with and worked my way through the crowd.
Guess what just happened to me?
What?
Freaking came unclipped on the takeoff. I landed with 1 foot in and went off in the grass because I was unclipped.
Wow. Lose time?
Oh, dude. Probably 5 seconds. But I did some the last rock garden all the way to the burn. Almost.
There you go. Howdy.
Be safe, brother.
Appreciate you.
Train was the first stage.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Stage 2 was Lone Wolf at the castle. And after stage 2, I passed by Mojo and stopped for some refueling.
Orange bike. You guys got it, right? Orange bike.
Stage 3 was Hardway to Cafe, one of my favorites at Kohler.
Kevin, what's up, buddy?
Yo, Adam, how's it going?
How's it going?
And the longest stage of the day was stage 4, a combination of 2 trails, Rock Soft and Rock Salad. I was dying halfway through the stage.
Ryder! Ryder! I'm exhausted.
You're about to hit this and then you're done, right?
I got that one over by the little course, the XC course they put at the end.
Okay, so at the end.
Yeah, this is it though.
Yeah.
Stage 5 was the dual slalom course, which is both fast and flowy.
Bikes on bikes on bikes.
You already know, dude. What's going on?
After stage 5, there was one last stage, and I knew it was more pedaling than any of the other stages, so I shed my pads and prepared myself for exhaustion.
He looks like he's ready to get it, though. Adam Garza, Pro Line Cycling. Have you been on this loop? Saddle bike.
It's pedally, right?
It's 30
yeah, it's pedally, so it's quarter mile. Okay, I got it. You're gonna hang a hard left down there and descend. Then do a loop around the field, then a climb up. And then you're gonna finish right there with those checkered flags. That's it? That's where you can shut it down. So I need a 1 second, stall right here, and the activator's right there on the. Okay. Okay, so at your convenience, just 1 second stall at the line.
Just in case you're new to this.
It's on you.
GoPro there on the chin of his helmet, catching all the footage.
Good run, brother.
Bentonville Bike Fest, we got a bunch of riders.
Pablo, being one of my best friends, was there for me at the end to push me through that last little bit.
David Gardner getting ready to take the line. That's about 1 minute. When we turn the line, your choice is pretty important. If you're too easy here, you don't take off.
I was pedaling my butt off for it.
I did the XCO race, and I was like, oh, it's gonna hurt so bad on the enduro bike.
Yeah, it was, that's why I was like, I'm gonna strip all my pads, take my knees all the way down, and I'm just gonna go for
Yeah,
it.
good for you.
Appreciate
Awesome,
you, man.
bro.
Take it easy.
See ya.
Have you ever kissed the front wheel?
After After the race, I met with the trials riders and had a little fun with what energy I had left.
Okay. Yes.
I even got myself a few extra YouTube pointers.
So you put out, usually, I put one out every single week, and most of them are like trials tutorial, mountain bike base tutorial. It's like a trials on a mountain bike kind of thing.
One a week is good though?
Yeah. Do one a week, consistency over time. Like, that's the only real secret to any of this stuff, is just being consistent.
The very next morning, we all got up and met at Kohler for some family shreds. We sessioned Drop the Hammer and Cease and Desist till it was time to call it a day.
Mess it up.
I didn't mess it up. I made it good. Yeah. You're just not gonna want to use it.
Come on, dirtbag. This is by far the best weekend I've had since I lived in Bentonville, and it all started with that lame corporate job laying me off.
Flat Houston, Texas.
Later, buddy.
This is absolutely a sign. For this channel, my goal is to continue to tell my mountain biking story, one experience at a time, and to share some sick edits of all the great trails Bentonville has to offer, along with all the other destinations I aim to visit. This is a whole new experience for me, and I would really appreciate your support. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share, and if you want to see more, please subscribe. Comments are welcome, and hoping that you keep them positive. And remember guys, be chill and stay shredding.